Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm happy and proud because today I have with me India's safest vehicle, the first full-size 7-seater SUV that got 5-star rating by Global NCAP, Mahindra's XUV700. The car has been a massive hit ever since it has been launched, and one of the biggest reasons is that it is available in 23 variants, the base model MX starting from 12.95 to the top variant AXL diesel automatic that is around 23.79 lakh rupees, which basically means there is a variant of different powertrain seating options available for almost everyone. This one is top variant for automatic petrol with luxury packs, of course. So let's have a closer look at this one. I really like the looks of the car, especially when you see the face, the grills and the new logo enhances the visual appeal of the car. The C-shaped dual LED headlamps look really nice to me. And when you look at this car from the side, it does remind you of the XUV700. But as soon as your attention is drawn towards the 18-inch alloy wheels, I think it looks extremely stunning. This one is obviously longer and wider than the XUV700, so the lines of the car sit really neatly. I really like how it looks. It looks very sharp, and especially the bonnet curve here. I like it. The rear might not be the best angle to look at the car from, especially this panel right here with the logo. It seems like an afterthought, and this is all hard plastic. But when it comes to functionality, I know that the lights do an amazing job. So functionality wise, it's pretty good. Now this is a 7-seater, so I'm not expecting a lot of boot space in the car, and there isn't much. I mean, it's I expected more, but maybe a suitcase, but you can just fit a bag or two. Although it's a 7-seater, if you want more space, you can very easily pull it and pull the seats, the third row, and make more space for your weekend travels if there are less people. It's very convenient. Alright, let's see how the third row is to sit. There's just one button for tug and roll. It's pretty easy and convenient to get in and out of this car for sure. Let's look at the space. Tuck it back in. So I'm 5 feet 7 inches and I fit just about right in this car. There is no leg or head space. It's just apt for this. If I want to relax a bit, it's gonna be a problem, but I think I can sit here for an hour or so, not for very long and comfortable rides, but kids would be comfortable. I think 2 kids can sit here nice and easy. There are 2 cup holders on the side. You can fit a 200 ml bottle. Very important, AC vents at the back, because 7-seater, you do need an AC vent. We've got Sony speaker here as well. Obviously, this is the top variant, so it has few nice features here at the back as well. Alright, let's see how easy it is to get out. Seems okay. The second row seems comfortable and spacious. There is enough headroom, leg room. There's an armrest in the middle, although the cup holders are not too deep, but that's okay. I think 3 people can sit comfortably. I mean, not very lazily, but it's comfort. The panel here is a little intrusive, but it's fine. You've got your charger, your AC vents, and from the back as well, you can shift it and make more room for your knee space just with a click of button. But I don't think you'll do that if there is a passenger in the front, so but I think it's enough. You can fill in 1 liter bottles on the door handles as well, so the car has nice and decent space. The leather upholstery looks really nice, feels premium. There's ISOFIX seat clamps here for kids' safety. There are 3 seat belts, which is pretty nice. Safety is top notch on this car. I'll get to it in a bit because there's a long list of safety features. Now my 2 most favorite features of the car, and that's because I haven't seen it in a car of this segment. The door handles, they're pretty sleek and cool, right? It's automatic. I mean, I don't know about the durability, but it looks very, very cool. And the seat is making space for me to get in, which is pretty cool, right? And as soon as I close the door, it automatically goes back to the last setting that I set it at. Also, some of the high-end features that only top-end cars have, this one has it too. You can set your driver's seat from these panels here, and it has memory function, which means it remembers the last setting that I have. I find this feature very, very cool and convenient. You've got this glass panel right in front of you, which looks really, really nice. And the cabin space is really nice. It's very spacious. You have long windows. The steering wheel looks pretty nice. It's got all leatherette, soft leather here. These panels are hard plastic though. It's fine, I think, at this price especially. Let's look at the glove compartment box. It's space, there's space, there's some space for your files and other phone accessories, etc. separately. I love the upholstery on the seat. Although the thigh support is not so much, but I think it's decent. There are 2 cup holders right here. It's not very deep, but I think it's fine. We don't carry our coffees. We drink 3 at home and leave. You get wireless charging point here. You can keep your phone here as well. So there are 2 points for you to keep your phone. There's a USB charger, 2 USB chargers here, and you've got this rotary dial which has an option to return to the menu, your music, your favorites. You can make calls. It's easy. The armrest has decent space. You've got a key holder. It's decent. It's not very deep. You can keep small things in here. But what I don't like is there are too many buttons running here on the console, and the quality of the switches are also not the best. I mean, the switches and the controls on the steering wheel as well, not the best, not premium, but they're decent. I mean, they're pretty nice. But this is a top variant, so I was expecting a little bit more, but this is fine. It looks good. The space is nice, it's relaxed, it's fresh interiors. Although there is no ambient lighting, but I mean, it's okay. Also, the rear view mirror is not the best. There is this SOS button here, which is new in this SUV. I have not seen it in other ones. You can keep your sunglasses here. This is nice. You have a holder here as well. Also, what we Indians are crazy about, there is so much fight, and this car does justice to it. It's the panoramic sunroof. It's really, really nice. It goes all the way till back. This car has a lot of segment first features, you know, and this is what is giving Mahindra an edge over the other car makers in the country, of course. Now let's look at the tech on this car, and I want to start with the digital instrumental cluster here, and I'll start with check tire direction because I really like this. Like, see, my tires are not straight, and now I know that they are, because usually when I had to do it while parking and I didn't have this feature, I had to get down and look at the tire, which was obviously inconvenience. But this one is pretty nice. Fuel efficiency, the average on this petrol is 8.9, which could be a little disappointing. You get all these information here. Let me go back. Okay, this is not the best, but alert history, settings. Now you have driver assist, AFE auto research, passenger airbag, blind view monitoring, drowsiness detection like I told you. Let's switch it on and off. It's on. Tire fill assist, it's on. Clock type, factory reset. Okay, I know driver assist. I'll show you driver assistance while I drive, but To get an idea, it has adaptive cruise control, auto emergency brake, lane keep assist, smart pilot assist, high beam assist, traffic sign recognition. So it has a lot of safety features. Now let's look at the infotainment system. You have options. If you drop down, you have your SOS. Like I mentioned, the button is right here. SOS, road assistance, valet mode, notifications, help, radio, USB, Bluetooth, iPod. So many options to choose from. You have all your apps, your automatic climate control, surround view. Let's look at the camera particularly because the resolutions are pretty nice, and you have like a 360-degree camera, right? So I can park it however I want. I'll just show you. You got your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, radio, music, applications. Just too much going on here. You have so many options. In diesel option, this is petrol. In diesel, you actually have driving modes. So you can choose the different kinds of driving modes that you want. The petrol doesn't have, so can't show that to you. These knobs are not my favorite, but the functionality is decent. They're not the best quality, but fine, I can make do with it. The 360-degree camera, this got button. I mean, there's too much happening here. It's too clustered. When I can do it from the screen, I necessarily don't need a button, and I don't know what this one does. It's just a dummy button. Okay, now I don't get one thing. This panel. Why? I mean, I can't see it, so it doesn't bother me, but for you it might be a big problem, because when I would see this car from outside, I was like, why? Nonetheless. All right, let's drive this one. Seatbelt on. This one is 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine that puts out 197 bhp of power and 380 Nm of torque, which is so cool, right? And the pickup is nice. This is a petrol version, so I don't hear a knocking sound from the engine. It's very nice. The petrol engine is extremely refined. I love driving this car, be it tight spaces in city traffic or long drives on highways. It just does the job really well. The performance of this car is really nice. Let's go a little faster and check the body roll and the braking system. All right, no noise, no nothing at all. The car comes to a stop very easily without any jerks. But when I take it off the speed breaker, the suspension is nice. The front suspension is really nice. I mean, the rear lags a little bit, just a little bit, 0.1 I would say. I would give it 9 out of 10. Let's speed up again. All right, so there is very minimum roll. Okay, I'm gonna start talking about the driver's assist. First and foremost is lane keep assistance. I've tried it. Even if the Indian roads does not have particularly mentioned lanes, if you don't even see white lines, the car will tell you and it will assist you. It will give you a haptic notification. The steering wheel vibrates a little bit when you're out of your lane, which is pretty nice, right? Not so much for overtaking, but it is pretty good for novice drivers. And if you do not want to be extremely attentive, the car does most of the job for you, especially in the driver assist mode. You know, your lane keeping, your adaptive cruise control. I can set my cruise control to a distance. Also, I'll show you the braking system. If there is a car or a scooter in this case in front of me, it will show me the notification that collision is possible if I am too close to the vehicle. Alright, now let's look at the steering wheel. Let's take a U-turn. The steering wheel is very light and very easy. I must say, man, this car is an absolute pleasure to drive. It's very easy to drive. Although on higher speeds, I would need a stiffer steering wheel, but this is a family car. It's very good for 5 to 7 people, comfortable drive, easy to drive. I've talked about the suspension. Let's talk about the body roll, and let's talk about cornering. I'm at a high speed. Let's check out body rolls. The car is stable, it's well planted. Vehicle overspeed warning over 120, which is good. The car beeps a lot, but it's good. Alright, let's get back to my lane. Let's check the braking. Wow, I love it, man. Absolutely no body roll. Dave, what do you say at the back? Do you feel the car is rolling?
No, not at all.
Not at all? He likes it too. So the person who's sitting in the middle section is not rolling in the car, which is one of the major concerns in an SUV, right? Especially the XUV700. I wasn't a fan of it because the chassis wasn't the best, and in this one there is a huge change. It's a completely new chassis. Its build quality is top notch. I love it. Although 4-wheel option is available on demand, but I don't think in city and on potholes and even big speed breakers, especially for Indian roads, you don't really need that. The suspension does the job well enough. The tires take everything in their stride. So for big potholes, small potholes, bad traffic conditions, bad roads, everything is taken care of in this car. Driving is absolutely pleasurable. Now, what draws me the most towards this car is that this one has best in class safety features. I mean, seriously, this one has 7 airbags, latest generation electronic stability program, ADAS, which has so many safety features like front collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, smart pilot assist, high beam assist, driver drowsiness detection. Like seriously, if the driver is not paying attention, this screen right here tells you what is your level, and maybe shows you like a coffee cup or something to refresh yourself so that you're safe on the road. Plus the 360-degree surround view system, the blind view monitoring, electronic parking brake, tire pressure monitoring system. I mean, this car is loaded with safety features. So it's awesome, I'm so excited. I can finally let my younger brother buy this car. This variant is available in 5 colors: midnight black, dazzling silver, red range, Everest white, electric blue. The XUV700 looks great, drives very easy, is loaded with tech features, very utilitarian, very functional. It has all the features that you would use on a daily basis, nothing too much, nothing extra. So many variant options to choose from. The price bracket is just appropriate for it as compared to the competition. It is value for money. So I don't really see a downside to this car, except for one little, and that is also because the car is so popular. Making it worth the wait for you or not, I'm not sure, but the car has a waiting that starts from 2 months and goes all the way up to 1 year. Seriously, 1 year. I'm not sure if I would want to wait that long, but other than that, the car is an absolute delight.